Welcome back to Arise Primetime, where we offer perspectives on the news and talking points of the day. I'm Constance Ikoku. Despite plans by some pro-government groups to call off planned protests against the high cost of living, a human rights organization, Youth Right Campaign, says it is going ahead with it. The national coordinator of the group, Michael Adaramoye, said this during a press conference in Abuja. This comes as some other groups are pulling out of the protest. Well, for more on this, I'm joined in the studio by Adaramoye Michael Lenin, the national coordinator of the Youth Rights Campaign, one of those calling for the protest. On the opposing side, we have Murtala Garba, who is the president of the Northern Nigerian Youth Leaders Forum. His group has decided to shelve the protest. We're waiting for one guest, but Murtala Garba is here with us, so we'll start with him. Welcome to Arise Primetime.
Thank
Garba.
you very much. Welcome.
Okay, so you said that you're one of those that called for the protest initially in the north.
Yeah.
So let us know, what was your motive initially and what was your goal for calling for that protest?
We started this agenda during the just past Ramadan because we went to the market to buy sugar and other things during our fasting. We discovered what we have been buying 2,000 naira, it has raised to 4,000, 5,000. Then we started calling on the protests that we need to call on this present administration to check in what is happening.
How long ago was that?
About 4 to 5 months
ago
now.
Yes.
Yeah, we started it, and we have been doing some write-up posting in our social media handle. Then we have some calls across the board, that is other part of the country, the southern Nigeria. We have coalition of aggrieved, hungry and angry Nigerians that give us the support. We have been moving. Then later, just about 3 weeks back, we went to Port Harcourt. We spent 1 day. Then we came down to Delta State, Asaba. We spent 6 days deliberating on how to take this protest successfully. Then when we came back to Abuja, those friends that we have the agreement with them, they said that yes, we will have the protest, but the protest will hold only in this part of the country.
What do you mean in this part?
That is within, they say the protest should hold in Plateau State, Abuja, and Kaduna.
Right.
Then we now decide, we the Northern Coalition of the youth leaders, we say no. I think something is fishy.
What was the reason?
There was no reason. They didn't give us any reason. One of them, when I asked, what is your reason? He said, because it's more closer to the villa, which is not our agreement. Our agreement is this protest should go all over 36 states, nationwide, not only Abuja or Kaduna or whatever. That was our reason to take off or to say that we are not going to participate. And by the grace of God, we have informed all our young people, entire northern Nigeria and other part of the country, that we should not go on this protest that they are being agitating for.
Okay, so but it's calling for protest, not the right thing.
It's very, very right thing. It's our constitutional right. But you are right, where you are right start, you should know that where you are right end, I mean you are right start, you should know where other people's right too, and the life of the entire country. Yeah,
but is that what it was about? Because you were going to go ahead with the protest,
yes,
but you only stopped because they wanted it to be within a particular region.
Yes.
So
we have an experience during the NSAS, what happened in Lagos and in Jos Plateau State, and even in Abuja here. We knew what happened in Abuja here, that I said it where I was. There was some group of people that just decided to leave where they are doing their protest. They went to Apple site. That is the focus of business people. They started burning people's car.
Right.
Which my friend Ikenga is from Imo, is a president House of Reps. He was a victim of it. And That was the reason.
Okay.
And it also happened in Plateau State.
So I want to understand, if your own protest had gone ahead,
Yeah.
do you think you would have been able to do it without the violence or someone hijacking it? Is that your point?
Yeah, it's part of the hijackers too. There are people that are ready to hijack it. When we sit with our leaders in northern Nigeria, sheikh, imam, and pastors, and some bishop in northern Nigeria, that is our advisory body, they advise us that no, this is not the best way. We should write all what we need. They will take it to Mr. President. And that by the grace of God, Mr. President will listen to us, he will do. Because we have some certain problems destabilizing the northern Nigeria, insecurity, poverty, hunger, a lot of things that is, and also about this fuel subsidy of 18. We put it down. And also we are calling on Mr. President should also checkmate those that loot our money right from 2015 till date. Because we have money with an individual, but the government is crying with money.
So you're talking about the regime of President Muhammadu Buhari for 8 years. He comes from your region. So you want this president to probe that government and make sure that all the monies that were stolen is returned to Nigeria.
Yeah, even though Buhari is from whatever is from our region, we are not talking about regionality here.
No, but you just said that the president should
check.
Look into
yes,
that administration.
Yes. We are saying that they should check whoever looted our money. We have an institution that check those things, and they know then some certain individual will not be with our money, and the government will be crying that they don't have money.
So
it's part of the agenda we are calling on Mr. President.
Okay,
and insecurity in northern Nigeria.
So you have capitulated. You're not doing the protest anymore.
Yeah.
Was there any specific pressure or anybody from government that approached you or that influenced your decision?
No. Whoever knows me, right from my universities days in ABU Zaria, when I was in 300 level, I was the one that initiated Free Major Hamza al-Mustafa. And you should know that those that arrested Major Hamza al-Mustafa are the top people that we call the owner of the country. They are the president, that is the military generals. We confront them, nobody pay us. Even this one, nobody pay us. We just believe that Mr. President will do it, and he must. We voted him. So whatever, he must do it because he agreed that he will listen to us. So by the grace of God, he will listen to us.
How are you sure about that?
We are sure because, one, we call on student loan, and privileged one, they do it, and we cry about the problem of insecurity in Nigeria started from the grassroots, that is the local level. He has approved the local government autonomy. So we also believe it. And the crisis of farmers in northern Nigeria and entire country, we make him know that there are solutions for it. And he created a ministry that will take care of that. Yes, and also we cry about the regional institution like the South-South Development Commission or South-South whatever. Now he has a commission, South-South Commission. Now he has Northwest Commission. And from Northeast, we have Northeast Development Commission. Now Southeast Development Commission, Northwest Development Commission. With this thing on ground, I think any other thing, by the grace of God, with dialogue and good approach, he will do it.
So, according to you, the president is doing well for the North, because there are many Northerners that think they gave their vote to the president and he's not listening to them. You're saying otherwise now.
Yeah, you know, really, we will not say that he's not listening to us, but he may not be doing what some individual want. And you know, human beings naturally were selfish. But based on what is on ground, you can't judge your child just 1 year because he's not talking or he's not trekking. You just 1 year. You just cause child completely. This administration is not the problem of the administration. It's the problem of the system of Nigeria, right from independent. So it's the problem of the system. That is what we want people to know. And we, the Northern Coalition, you leaders that withdrew from the protest, that does not stop us from calling on the government to go. We have more than 18,000 people registered from Ariwa House that are in the hand of captive. And presently, they killed my father, the king of Chanchangi, in Taraba State, Takun local government. This man is there for 46 years. Chanchanji is the home of prominent people in this country. So I think something have to be done.
Well, let's listen to what the other group has to say, the group that is calling for the protest. We have a short report on that.
The protest that is taking place on August 1, starting on August 1, every protester is a leader of that protest. And if they are asking that who are those that have mobilized for this protest, the simple answer is that it is the Tinubu government and the cronies of the government themselves who are mobilized for this protest through the economic hardship they've melted on Nigerians. Because we ask, the problem of insecurity, does it exist? The answer is yes. The problem of hunger, does it exist? The answer is yes. Of economic hardship, does it exist? The answer is yes. The government changed the national anthem just recently. But the national anthem on the street has not changed. It is that of hunger.
Well, the head of that group, Adaramoye Lenin, was supposed to join us on this program to state his side of the issue. He's not here yet, so we'll continue talking to Mr. Garba. So let's go back to what other ways do you or would you continue your activism since you're no longer going to have the protests?
Yeah, we have many ways. Like presently, our imams from the northern Nigeria and other chiefs from the northern Nigeria in collaboration with southern counterpart, with pastors, with southern counterparts, all of them they are with Mr. President. And we have issued all our cries or our message to them, and they have passed it to him. Yes. And we met them. They say, yes, Mr. President said that they will do something about it. We are not going to stop. We'll keep on pushing till he will do and solve the problem of insecurity in our region and Nigeria at large.
You seem to be a leader in your group.
Yeah.
And you have taken this decision to discontinue the protest. Do you think, or how do you see this affecting your credibility as a leader?
Yeah, my credibility is still there because our followers believe in us. We have record. I was the president of National Youth Council of Nigeria. Over 85 million Nigerian youth, both at home and diaspora. I represented Nigerian youth, that is African youth in Addis Ababa. I lead African youth for more than 4 years. So we have the record on ground. There are no any issues or allegation against me. I'm a clear man. I have, as an individual, I know we are not perfect, but we don't have any problem with our people. By the grace of God, is dialogue. We'll keep on telling them, let them know. Yeah, up to now, some of them are still aggrieved, but we'll let them know that this thing will not solve the problem. The present president of Kenya is my boy. But when I was youth president, he is the assistant secretary to Youth Council of Kenya. Presently, we have youth African Parliament Youth WhatsApp group. They are crying in Kenya that this protest has taken over by some people. Look at the destruction that is going on in Kenya.
Yes, but initially, when you said this protest will not solve any problem, initially,
yes,
you were going to do it anyway. So you thought that it was a way to express discontent with the government.
Yeah.
So what's the 360-degree flip that it will not protest? Protest in some instances does shift the needle.
Yeah,
it depends, right?
We have the intention to protect to do the protest. But later we discover the atmosphere, the system on ground, the kind of culture we have, just as the man of God has said here, our present situation we are, this is not the way. Yeah, we have to change approach to solve this problem.
Right. The government has gone all out,
yeah,
bringing in traditional rulers, governors, everybody, different groups, trying to stop this protest. That strategy and tactic, is that what a democratic government should be doing, though?
Democracy is
It looks like they're literally clamping down.
Democracy all over the world, we have our culture, is how to solve the problem.
So your culture is about accepting bad governance, poor leadership,
Yeah, no matter how it is, we know we are not getting what they're writing, what our leaders are doing is not what they promise us, is not their campaign promise, but still, we have to follow the way they will do it. I've set some example for you. He has done it to us, and we so much believe he will do it. Not that we are going to stop. We will keep on pushing. We will keep on pushing. By the grace of God, we are expecting good results in our country, Nigeria.
Okay, Murtala Garba, thank you so much for coming to Arise Prime Time.
God bless Nigeria. Thank you very much, Arise.
So, like the other group failed to show up, they are for the protests, and maybe we have the opportunity given to them to come back to the studio maybe next week to state their own side of the issue. Well, that's it for this edition of Arise Prime Time. Do join us again next week, Monday. From me and the entire team here in Abuja, it's goodbye and thank you for watching.